people, the videos wonder, we're big fans. I think this whole room are big fans. Who's a big fan of your single is one Shawn Mendes, Mr. Canadian. Yeah. And he actually recently recorded your song on his Instagram stories. Yeah. So what was that like for you? And do you think there might be a collaboration in the future?
I get asked about this a lot, yeah. Oh, there he is. Look how handsome he is. Look at that guy, yeah. Yeah, he is Mr. Canada, isn't he? No, he's a good friend of mine. He actually, I was talking to him, and then about 5 minutes later, he just posted that, and he never mentioned it. I thought it was pretty cool, you know. The song had only just come out, and he'd heard it a few times because we passed tunes between each other, but I wasn't expecting it, and yeah, it was really nice. I mean, he's one of your own. He's one of the biggest artists in the world, and when one of the biggest artists in the world does your song, it's quite a nice thing.
Wow. Yeah. We love that bromance. We love that one. We do. So listen, your first solo album called Flicker went platinum in over 18 countries. So we imagine that kind of success inevitably will put pressure on you, perhaps, to repeat that success. Excuse me. I think they call that a Freudian slip. Moving on.
No, let's not move on. Let's dwell on that for 5 or 6 minutes.
I am trying to talk about decreasing pressures. Don't increase my blood pressure now. No. But listen, has the pressure eased in terms of saying, hey, repeat that success now? Or can you kind of back off of that a bit?
Yeah, I mean, when I hear, like, stats, I'm not like a stat guy, but when I do hear them later on down the line, you start thinking, ooh, maybe it was a little bit more successful than I thought. and then you just, I guess off the success, you can either take it two ways. You can put it into pressure, or you can... I walked into the studio this time feeling confident in what I did the last time and just chest out and kind of, I mean, songs like this came from it, so I must have felt a little bit confident. But I just wanted to ramp everything up, try and get to the next level a little bit and catch up with my peers. If I'm not going to release music for a couple of years, I might as well come back with a bang. Obviously, you feel the pressure. I'm very competitive with myself, and I want to outdo what I've done last. But I try and use that pressure as like some sort of motivation if I can.
So on that note, and I'm going to throw some more stats at you, with One Direction, you guys won nearly 200 awards. You sold more than 50 million records worldwide. So when you attain a height like that, does that kind of set the standard for everything else that comes after it?
I mean, if you're trying to follow that, gosh, God bless you. You know, I've had everything after this is relative. You know, I've had relative success to the band. The band is that's just a different world. And what I've done is, you know, I'm trying to keep it going, write good songs, try and play to as many people as I can. I love playing shows, playing live. As I say, try and write good pop songs and hope for the best, and hopefully I can do it for a long time. But I mean, the 1D thing is just, that's a different kettle of fish, and everything I do after that is just my own thing and keep it separate.
Well, speaking of songs, I think a couple years ago you revealed that you and the guys have an email chain and you guys would share music and throw it back and forth with one another. So we want to know if that email chain still exists, or who gets to hear your music besides Shawn Mendes before you release it?
Yeah, I kind of, the boys, if someone asks for it, I'm not going to, like, you know, go around, what do you think of this? I just kind of, like, I keep it to myself, and yeah, but if there's someone asks for it, I'll send it on. I'll send this one to Louis, for instance, or whatever. And then, yeah, I send a lot of stuff to Shawn. I like to send songs to, like, or play songs to, like... We were definitely highly intoxicated at a wedding. And that photo, I don't know where that came from.
It's probably Instagram.
Yeah, probably. I probably posted. Yeah. God, that picture's going around there. No, I try and keep it like to people who listen to music more so than people who work in music, because they're the ones that will go and discover stuff on Spotify or Apple or wherever they get their music, and instead of it being, you know, people who work in music because they understand how hard it is to make a good record. You know, people have a lot more empathy when, you know, other artists will go, yeah, I really like it, I like what you've done there, whereas the public will go, hate it, love it, you know, and actually give you an honest opinion. So I try and do, I mean, if I was to play it to my mum, I could release Happy Birthday in Spanish and she would like it. So I try and keep it, you know, my friends who, you know, would have an actual opinion on it if they liked it or not.
I want to take it away from the concert stage and the studio, and I want to go to a place that's sacred to both of us. You and I both love the golf course.
Yes.
You love golf. I love golf. You manage your own golf company. You have like a tournament of your own, and you help other golfers. I love golf. Can I show you my swing?
Yes.
Okay. So please let me know if I can be managed by you or join your golf tournament. Quit this job.
I was going to ask for a repeat, actually. Yeah, let me have a look again. Here we go.
Thank you. Yes. Tell me. Yes, everything. Sorry. None of these people are here. It's just you and me.
How long have you got?
Is it that bad?
No, I just could talk about golf for a long time.
I know.
I like your swing.
Thank you.
Very good. You clearly play a lot.
Thank you.
You kind of do. You do something like I do, where it's overswing. You just put like too much around here, which we can both work on.
I would like to work it out more with you.
I'll sign you. I would. Yeah, I would like to sign you.
Oh my God! Bye, everybody. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, can we find? Would you like to take over this? Because she's done with me. No, I love golf. I found it like a good place to get away from the madness back in the day, and then I just became obsessed with it, and kind of what I do in my spare time. The golf management thing came around, just wanting to help young golfers and get them off the ground in their careers as they turn pro. And as you say, I've got my tournament in Northern Ireland, where this year actually we did a joint tournament for men and women. It was the first of its kind in Europe, where women paid for, we all played for equal prize money, which was...
That's great.
Wow, what a concept.
We know you like games because you clearly are into golf, and we're going to play a game if you're on board with it right now. Okay, so this is, we mentioned that your single is called Nice to Meet Ya, so we wanted to play this game, which is called First Impressions, so kind of around the same wheelhouse.
All right.
We want to tell us about the first times that you met certain people in your life. Just like a quick sentence about it. What is your first impression? Are you ready to go?
I don't know. Go on.
Okay, I'll start. Camila Cabelo.
Camila Cabello, okay. First of all, the sweetest person you've ever met in your life. She was like a big 1D fan when she first went on the X Factor, so she was a bit like, when we first met her, she was on the X Factor. So
good first impression on you.
Very lovely, sweet girl.
Okay, first impression when you first met Taylor Swift.
Love Taylor again. There's a picture. We were on stage. She invited me to go on stage with her last year at Wembley Stadium, which was pretty cool. We did Slow Hands together. I've known Taylor for a long time. She's a sweetheart. I just love her songwriting. The girl's a genius. She's one of the most prolific songwriters, if not all time. Okay. And just an all-around good girl. And she's got like our sense of humor. And I just really get on with her.
Okay, how about this name, Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez. First time I seen her was she was on Barney. She looked cute. And she's an absolute sweetheart too. She's a really good friend of mine, yeah.
Well, listen, it was really nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And we hope you'll swing by here anytime that you're in town. We've loved having you.
The next time I come on, I actually feel really underdressed. You all look fab.
Oh, you look fabulous.
Yeah, I thought I was doing a lot of radio promo. I didn't realize I was coming here, and I would have dressed up for you.
You look fabulous. You do. Doesn't he look fine? No, this is great. Thank you.
No, thank you so much for having me. I love Canada. I can't wait to come back and see you again.
Amazing. Open invitation here at the social.
Thank you. Thanks
We'll
very
be
much.
right back right after this.